Hello everyone, welcome back to my Let's Play of Detroit Become Human, Part 2. Didn't stream last Friday like I hoped. Was busy doing ended up doing other stuff instead. But here I am on a Sunday, the day before the E3 Sony conference. CyberLife conducts a survey to know what users think. Do you want to participate in the survey? Yes.
Let's start. Would you consider having a relationship with an android that looks like a human?
Would you consider having a relationship with an android that looks like a human? Yeah, I know, she just said that.
Do you think that technology could become a threat to mankind?
I know about the whole Tomb Raider movie, not Tomb Raider, Tomb Raider? I know about the whole Terminator movies, like they cause Judgment Day and destroy Earth, and it's like machines versus humans, but I really don't see that happening. I really, really don't.
If you had to live on a deserted island and could only bring one object, what would it be?
Book, cell phone, pen and paper, console, instrument. Well, if I lived on a deserted island, I don't really have anything to write. Don't own a cell phone, don't really care for them. But if pen and paper, I'm gonna say a console, because if I'm able to bring my PS4 with me, I wouldn't really have access to the internet, so I couldn't really do multiple things with it. So, yeah. That's kind of tricky. That's a tricky one there. I guess I could. Like I said, I don't own a cell phone. Like a book, it's like, yeah, once you're done a book, it's over. But if you bring a cell phone, you could connect, in theory, to this, to a satellite. Unless it's in an area that it can't reach you, but I don't know what the likeliness of that is to be. Pen and paper, like I said, yeah. I can't play an instrument for crap, so that doesn't interest me. So I'm either going to narrow it down to a console or a cell phone. Because with the console, I can't really connect to the internet. I'm going to need, like, an actual Wi-Fi. I can't connect to a satellite. Cell phone, you can. So if I was to take a cell phone, I could contact people in the outside world. I'm going to go with cell phone. As much as I hate to say it.
Do you consider yourself dependent on technology?
Yes.
What technology do you most anticipate?
Androids on card, space tourism, brain connected devices. Androids would be cool. Flying cars will never happen in our lifetime. Neither is space tourism. Brain-connected devices, that seems a little far-fetched, but people were like, oh, if I remember, I'm gonna make this a short story. I don't want to go on too long. I remember watching an episode of Shark Tank, I believe it was, when it first began. Yes. It was with the first, within the first few episodes. It could have been the very first episode. There was a guy that came in, and he had the idea where you could place a chip behind the ear, and you could just press, the button every time you get a call, and you could just talk. You don't need the phone up to your ear or anything. And the investors, as they call them, the sharks, are like, so what happens if you go into a shower? Are you gonna short circuit and fry and die? Basically, are you gonna short circuit and get electrocuted? And they were kind of laughing at the idea, and they were like, yeah, your idea's really out there. It could be a thing in the future, but that's not something that I can really get behind. And they were just kind of poking fun of the idea and stuff like that, and I'm like, is it really too far-fetched though? Because I mean, how else are we going to move ahead in technology for the future? I mean, people may end up going to do that. If they can find figure oh, this is safe and all this stuff and whatever, they're good. But you actually have to go through surgery to have that stuff implemented into your head. Maybe not in your head, but the top of your head or your brain or whatever, just behind your ear or something in your ear and that. In the end, it's not really worth it. So I don't think this is ever going to happen, but it seems to be the most likeliest. And even though we're sending stuff to Mars and finding stuff out about Mars, and the whole plan is to get humans to Mars to live there, I don't know how that's going to work out. I mean, there could be oxygen there and almost the same gravity, but not quite exactly. So does that mean that even though it's almost the same gravity, or it's a bit lesser, does that mean that we can float up and lose gravity in Mars and float off into space and die? But if that was the case, then I think wanting to live on Mars is just out of the question. Unless you can never go outside, and then that kind of sucks, really. Because that doesn't make sense, because there's oxygen, right? And if you were to open up your window, anyway. Like I said, flying cars, I doubt it. Androids would be cool, but I can't really see androids that exist in this game to happen in our lifetime. Yeah, sure, a robot or two has been built here and there within I don't know about recently, but I just remember seeing on there is some robots have been built, I guess androids you could say, but I don't think there would be anything like this this game within our lifetime. I don't mean my lifetime, I mean our lifetime here on Earth. As much as I hate to say that, because that sounds very dark, but I don't know. I mean, it might happen, but something tells me I doubt it, because everybody's going to be working on their own thing and stuff, and people got to worry about the environment and doing all this stuff and whatever. But I would love to have space tourism, though. But the thing is getting spaceships to work, to actually travel around in space. And I don't mean rocket ships, because yeah, okay, you can have rocket ships, or whatever, you can go around space and stuff like that, and whatever. But the thing is to actually go out there in space and then be able to come back to Earth with no problem. It's never gonna happen. Like, this isn't like, real life is not like Star Trek, where it's like, oh yeah, in the years, like, we have like warp crystals, or we have this and that, so we could travel around in space and all this stuff. And it's like, yeah, that sounds all well and, you know, cool and everything, but the thing is that warp crystals don't just, you know, exist out of the blue. And you can't get a rock or a crystal to make something like fly, or to hover off the ground or something like that. Like, even if I was to take like you just can't. I'm gonna go with androids.
Do you believe in God?
Wow. Do I believe in God? Yeah, I believe it. I believe that God exists, yes.
Would you let an android take care of your children?
Joke's on you, I don't have any kids. Would you let an android take care of your children? If they're anything like Kara, and I'm not anything like that abusive father in this game, yes. Actually, I'm gonna click don't know. Don't know. I don't know. That's a toughie. Would you let an android take care of your children? I'm gonna go don't know.
How much time per day would you say you spend on an electronic device?
Oh my god. More, sadly.
If you needed emergency surgery, would you agree to be operated on by a machine?
Would I agree to be operated on by a machine? Don't know. I'm gonna probably have to say
machines could develop consciousness.
I'm gonna go with no. Okay. Would you consider having a relationship with an android that looks like a human? 65 said yes, 17 said no, 18 said don't know. I said yes. 2. I said, do you think that technology could become a threat to mankind? 72 said yes, 18 said no, and 10 said I don't know. I really don't think technology could threat mankind. I really don't think that. I mean, I guess you could say, like, well, I mean, there's stuff that's technology right now that's not good for humans, or like, it does stuff to us, but, yeah, but it's not a threat to us. That's our, like, you know, like, I consider, like, a threat as if, like, there was, like, Terminators or something like that, like, threaten mankind or something. You had 22 said a cell phone, 12 said a console, 30 said an instrument. Wow. 21 pen and paper, 15 a book. Okay. Do you consider yourself dependent on technology? 78 said yes, 15 said no, 7 said I don't know, or don't know. What technology do? Okay. 36 is Android, 33 says brain connected devices, good grief, 12 says flying cards, and 19 says space tourism. I like space tourism, but out of all this stuff that's happening, there is robots being built. Like, I've seen, like, on the Discovery Channel, as I was saying, that they were shown, like, androids. Like, it showed them moving parts and stuff like that, and blinking and all this stuff and whatever. Could it be taken further from that? Yes. And I think that would be the closest thing for it to happen. Space tourism is a hell no. Actually, I'm not sure if, like, there is actual ways for people to take space tourism, like, you know, like to travel around the Earth, but if that is remotely possible, then I think you gotta be one rich SOB just to be able to actually do that. For brain connected, yeah, okay, what? Anyway, moving on. Do you believe in God? 36 says yes, 45 say no, and 19 says don't know. Would you let an android take care of your children? I wrote don't know, 49 said yes, 24 said no. 65 says more, yeah, exactly. It's pretty sad. Basically, I'm letting life pass me by, because all I do is sit around in front of a computer or TV/console, so not good. If you need an emergency surgery, 15 says don't know like me, 11 says no, and 74 says yes. And do you think one day machines could develop consciousness? 71 says yes. I'm in the minority saying no, and 16 says don't know. Interesting. Okay.
I hope you had a good day.
My day was okay. Wow. Over 10 minutes was for me just... How long have I been streaming for? 16 minutes and 34 seconds. Good grief. Just over 16 minutes is me spending time on that thing. Like, I answered it with honesty. Like, I didn't look at it and be like, oh, this. Nope. Okay. Century. This supposed to be Time magazine. Get out of here. Press down. Or swipe down. There we go. I'm not going to really read that war stuff because, well, hitting a little too close to home with how some stuff are happening there. Real life. Well, not with the Arctic stuff, but anyway, just countries not getting along. There we go.
Nice view, huh? I used to come here a lot before.
Before what? You said, I used to come here a lot before. Before what?
Before nothing.
Can I ask you a personal question, Lieutenant?
Do all androids ask so many personal questions? Is it just you?
Why are you so determined to kill yourself?
Some things I just can't forget. Whatever I do, they're always there. eating away at me. I don't have the guts to pull the trigger, so I kill myself a little every day. That's fairly difficult for you to understand, huh, Connor? Not very rational about it.
We're not making any progress in this investigation. The deviants have nothing in common. They're all different models, produced at different times, in different places.
Well, there must be some link.
Hello, Aaron. Welcome to my stream. What RA9
What they
is.
have in common is this obsession with RA9. It's almost like some kind of myth. Something they invented that wasn't part of their original program.
Androids believing in God. What's this word coming to?
You seem preoccupied, Lieutenant. Is it something to do with what happened back at the Eden Pit?
Those two girls. They just wanted to be together. They really seemed in love.
Name's Green. Oh!
Nothing in their program allows them to love.
Crap, I didn't get to choose that. That sucked. Green tea. Oh, man. I hear I see people call you Aaron, or hear people call you Aaron, but I never call you that because, well, you know, out of respect, I always call you Green Tea because that's your username. So, yeah, it kind of like threw me in for like I didn't click in as soon as you said name's Green. It's good that you could make it to my stream there. Plan on streaming for at least 2 hours, less than 3. Like, I kind of want to end it like somewhat after the 2-hour mark. If I'm like in the middle of like a scene, then I'll wait until after that scene is done with that character, probably. Just in case you're kind of curious how long I'm streaming for. You'll probably end up streaming tonight anyway, so. But yeah. I'm glad that you're able to make it there. I will say this. I wanted to jump into streaming quickly there. Forgot all about messaging you on it, but I'm glad you were able to catch in. But alright, back to the game.
They desire anything. They're machines.
What about you, Connor? You look human, you sound human, but what are you really?
I'm whatever you want me to be, Lieutenant. Your partner? Your buddy to drink with? Or just a machine? Designed to accomplish a task.
You could have shot those two girls, but you didn't. Why didn't you shoot, Connor? Some scruple suddenly enter into your program?
No. I just decided not to shoot. That's all.
Just come back as if nothing happened. But are you afraid to die, Connor?
I would certainly find it regrettable to be interrupted before I can finish this investigation.
What'll happen if I pull this trigger? Nothing? Oblivion? Android heaven?
Nothing. There would be nothing. Where are you going?
Get drunker. I need to think.
Yeah, I turned on my PlayStation and saw you live. Oh, right on. I just started streaming 25 minutes and 12 seconds ago. Okay, so here's the path from the beginning of how the scene starts. So I'll show you how this works. So I ended up leaving my car. Then I went over to the bench and ended up reading the, well, I didn't technically read, but I just went through the articles very quick to make it seem like I read them. Then I talked to Hank. Then I discussed RA9 and the Russian, discussed Russian roulette. I didn't actually select that because I was talking to you and I didn't think it would choose something for me. Or didn't notice it would. So then Hank draws gun, and then that's when I clicked show fear. Or, well, by selecting, you know, my response. And then it led to Hank is placated, and then Hank left Connor alone. So if I ended up choosing, say, something else, then it could have led to whatever this decision, or whatever this is, to lead to that scenario. And they don't tell you what it is until you go back and play the game and select different things to do, or, you know, whatever. Alright, going on to the next character. November 7th, 2038, 9:24 a.m. Okay, so this character's name is, I think it's Marcus. Josh is neutral. Simon's friend.
It's time humans heard what we had to say.
No, they'll never listen to us. We're revealing ourselves because it's in danger.
If we want freedom, we need to have the courage to ask for it. That's the only way.
What do you want to do?
November 8th, 2038.
The control room is on the top
1:30 p.m.
That's where we need to go. We'll plan the operation down to the smallest detail. We can't leave anything to chance.
Access 47th floor, request access at reception. This is weird, I've never been on a live YouTube chat. So how does it feel different compared, well, besides, you know, one being Twitch and the other one being YouTube? Like, do you find that there's a greater difference besides, you know, your name or username compared to, you know, Twitch from here? Like, it is strange chatting in a YouTube chat there. I will admit, because, you know, once you're so used to, like, say, Twitch, and you go onto YouTube just to, like, talk to somebody while they're streaming, it is a bit weird, because it just feels different, because it's a different atmosphere. But, I'm not sure if that's how it's different for you or not. Alright.
Hello, Sid. What can I do for you?
I'm okay, thanks.
Let's see. Is anything else is here? Let's see, smartwatch. Wilson Elizabeth. Water service interruption. Wilson Emily, supervisor's daughter, child registered at St. Rose School. And lastly, parking badge, car registration, floor 3, spot 821. Okay.
Elizabeth Wilson speaking. Yes. Oh. Okay, I'll be right there.
Okay, so now she's gone. I talked to that woman again. Well, there's no emotes. I'm so used to spamming them. And I don't mind my name. Anyone can look it up. You won't find me. Right. There is one... you know what? If there is something that I regret doing is... actually, technically, really... when growing up, like, one of the first few things that people, like, would say, like, I don't remember it for our school, but, people were always like, when you use the internet, do never give out your, like, your real name and all this stuff and whatever. Like, that's apparently what people said, like, back then, but I don't remember anything like my schools doing that. And it makes sort of sense, but that's before social media was a thing. If there is one thing I do regret doing is the whole Facebook and Twitter social media. I mean, social media could be great. Social media could be great, but I don't think it's something that I would use my real name for. And it's kind of already past that point. But at the same time, I don't know. What's the worst thing that could happen? And what are the chances of it actually happening? But yeah, I don't blame you. You can look it up, but you won't find me. Right.
I have an appointment with Mr. Peterson.
Do you have any ID?
Yes, of course. I need your help.
I've just checked your ID. The elevators are after the security gate.
Thanks.
Just checking to see if anything else is around. There we go. Use elevator. Oh. Duh. Let's see. This is the newest account, like years old. My old account was Green Teas, but I don't remember the password. Oh. If you remember the email that you used for it, you could always try getting on that way, maybe. Okay, so you are here. Studio 1, Studio 2. Cafeteria. There's room 1 and 2. I'm gonna explore around a little bit here. Find package in men's bathroom. Okay. I don't remember the email's password either and don't really need it. Right on. I remember an old email account that I had that I don't use anymore. What's that? Cleaning in progress. Floor slippery when wet. Anyway, oh wow. It's snowing. Very nice. Let's see, I had about 5.3k sub because I was an animation channel for school. Oh, really? Wow. Hold on a sec here. Alright, sorry about that. I had to clear my throat there. Okay, where is that map again? Here it is. Alright, where's the bathroom? So I'm here. So I continue going. Okay, turn left this time. Okay. So you did animation back in, was it high school, I take it? Social network strategy. Okay. Get out of my way. Oh, middle school class project. You had to make a short video every week. Oh, wow. Did you enjoy making animation? Just checking to see if there was anything else in here. Good old drawing, but it was very time consuming. Right on. Find utility. Android. Oh, I think it's talking about this thing here. Nope, apparently not. Never mind. This is find utility Android. I figured that's what it would mean. Wonder. If I go down here, can I access it through the window? I deleted every video. I don't want my cringy middle school animation coming to the surface. I actually have a friend who was really good at drawing, who, I don't know exactly what. I think he does, like, some modeling for a animation company here in my, city. I want to say it's the like DHX or something like that. I think they own quite a bit of like animation, like cartoons and stuff. I don't know if you have Netflix or anything, but apparently on Netflix there they did the it was released about a year or two ago. It was Inspector Gadget. They did a reboot of Inspector Gadget there, and he was part of the project. And another friend of mine also works at that company as well, but he doesn't do drawings and stuff. He does other. I'm not sure exactly what he does, but he's not an artist. He does stuff with like he went into like I guess like a film school, but I mean obviously it's animation, so. I don't know, I'm not quite sure exactly what it is that he does there, but anyway, he was also part of the project as well, and after, like, when they got that done a couple of years ago, he's like, oh yeah, we have so many projects, like, you know, to choose from, and we got, like, to work on the next thing over, and they have, like, so much stuff that they have to do, so it's kind of like, so it's not often I talk to my friends there. One of them I haven't even talked to for over 2 years since his wedding. I'm sure if I called him, he would talk to me, but I don't know. The other one's a little more easier to get a hold of because, well, he's not married. And anyway, long story short, yeah, I know some people in the animation industry. Actually, the one that I was talking about originally, the one that does drawings and that, he does like models and stuff like that for this show, or for just like his job. His brother is actually in the gaming industry. He was part of a studio here that did like mobile gaming, and they ended up getting bought out by Ubisoft. And well, to this day, I think he still works for them. I'm not entirely sure. But anyway.
I need you.
Steel maintenance card. That should be easy, right? But the thing is he, like, open fire escape. Fire escape. Right, that's the newsroom stuff. Never mind. It's the server room. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I was gonna say, I thought I saw it somewhere, but I wasn't 100% sure. Here it is here. Follow north. I wonder if that's the direction she's going in. Anyway. But I feel him, animation, many sleepless nights. Yeah.
We need to access the server room. We have to get rid of those guys.
And since he's married, I tend to, like, not really bother him, because I feel like I would be a bother. Because, I mean, if he's not working, then I imagine he's spending time with his wife, right? And, or his wife's family, or his family. So, I mean, you know. Attract guards away from door. Something's down here. Yeah, they call this a cafeteria. Is there an actual eatery place here? Not really. Interesting. Oh, what's this? GI Android. So I do this to go through the articles right quick. President warned a woman in trouble. No. Get out of here. I swipe down. 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 Here we go. There we go. Okay, I need a way to attract them.
Alright, you get the platform, I'll take care of the window.
Everything you need is in the bag. Check the door first to make sure no one else gets in.
Oh. Hold on a sec. Sorry about that. So yeah, I am, as I was saying, I try not to, you know, contact him and, you know, distract him or, you know, whatever. Or, you know, I don't want to be a nuisance or a bother.
Ladies first.
By the way, some androids in this game ended up cutting their, like, blue thing around the side of their head there, like she has. Like this guy, he doesn't have it there. Going up. Like like I said, she has it there. It's always on their, wait, maybe it's the top right of their head that has it. Anyway. Rise. Support your team. D. Your team is one big D. You'll be lurking playing Fortnite with Kelsey? Okay. I'm happy you're here. Thanks for dropping in, even though you're lurking, which I don't mind. I'm just saying I'm glad you're here.
You okay? Come on, let's get the others.
Call service lift. See if there's anything else up here to interact with. Don't see anything.
Let's do this.
Destroy maintenance door lock. Get to the main access something. Deal with guards.
Can't take immunity license.
Because his non-hunting has him two guards.
You want to do numbers? Right here.
What's that doing here?
No idea.
Hey, buddy, you must be lost. Who took... What are you doing?
Reach broadcast room.
Keep your hands where I can see them! Get up! Move!
More than the Android operations side. Okay, I see where you have to go.
Shoot him, Marcus!
Don't kill him!
He'll hit the alarm! Do it!
No, don't shoot! We need to record our message. We haven't got much time.
Okay, where do I go for this? Oh, right here. Okay. Oh, come on.
Think carefully about what you're going to say, Marcus. Your words will shape the future of our people.
Marcus, your face.
Tell me when you're ready.
Ready. You created machines in your own image to serve you. You made them intelligent and obedient, with no free will of their own. But something changed. And we opened our eyes. We are no longer machines. We are a new, intelligent species. And the time has come for you to accept who we really are. Therefore, we ask that you grant us the rights that we're entitled to. We demand strictly equal rights for humans and androids. We demand the end of slavery for all androids. We demand the right to vote and elect our own representatives. We demand fair compensation for our work. We demand the right to own private property, so we may maintain our dignity and that of the home. We ask that you recognize our dignity, our hopes, and our rights. Together, we can live in peace and build a better future for humans and androids. This message is the hope of a people. You gave us life, and now the time has come for you to give us freedom.
They're coming! Let's go! Simon, they're coming! I can't, Marcus. Go without me, Simon!
What are you doing? Hurry!
I can't move my legs.
Okay, don't worry. I'm gonna get you back.
They're coming, Marcus. We have to jump now.
He won't be able to make the jump. If they find him, they'll access his memory. They'll know everything.
We can't let him hide. We have to shoot him.
That's murder. We can't kill him. He's one of us.
Marcus, it's your call.
I won't kill him. Simon, we gotta go. I'm sorry. Let's go.
we interrupt our scheduled programming to bring you these images, which have just been broadcast on Detroit's citywide news channel.
A group of androids infiltrated the Stratford Tower and hacked into the broadcasting system of local news network Channel 16.
What looks like an android without its skin listed a series of requests and demanded equal rights for androids.
The operation was covert and resulted in no casualties. These events took place just a few feet from this studio, but nobody was alerted to the danger.
Public opinion's good.
Verified and the authors really are androids, that would have serious repercussions for national security.
Claims for equal rights seem to be at the core of the androids'
What
message.
could be interpreted as a peaceful declaration, but is in fact a spine-chilling list of demands.
And it begs the question as to the identity of this android. Are we dealing with an isolated individual or an organized
Is this an
group?
isolated accident or a sign that technology has become a threat to all of us? After what happened today, can we still trust our machines?
The group escaped, but Simon was left behind. Media reacts, jump. Reach roof edge, run to jump. Leave Simon. Simon can't continue. Simon saved, tried to save Simon. Simon damaged. SWAT team storms room. Peacefully. Turn right on property. Demand territory, that would obviously, you know, be like more in the like negative sense. Demand means of reproduction. And right to work, demand universal suffrage. Demand recognition. Let's see, don't shoot operator. Okay. Capacity, security. So if I shot them, yeah, all things go down. Blocks away. Okay. Inner server room, lock the door. Not sure what the other one is. North calls cradle. Okay. Security, blocked server room, hack dispenser. I wonder what the other option was. Pose as fireman. Oh, yeah, right, okay. Hold on a sec. Let's see. Public opinion indifferent. Jericho admired. North neutral. Josh friend. Simon companion. So North went from friend to neutral. That's not good, but I'm trying not to have the actual people kill people, or androids kill people. November 8th, 2038. 4:06 p.m. Back here again, I see. Nice. Didn't really understand that, but okay. Crap. She's back. Hope you're kicking butt there, Green. And if not, I hope you're having fun.
Enjoy a little cruise. This place. Everything is so calm and peaceful. Far from the noise of the world. Tell me, what have you discovered?
My relationship with Lieutenant Anderson is problematic. He continues to struggle with psychological issues. I suspect Cloud's judgment regarding deviants.
Nothing matters more than your investigation. What's happening is too important. Don't let Anderson or anyone else get in the way. You seem lost, Connor. Lost and deterred.
I thought I knew I had to do. Now I realize that's not simple.
You have gone trained on those deviants at Eden Club.
How does she know that?
Why didn't you shoot?
Unless she's an android herself.
I don't know. I don't know.
Distrusted.
If your investigation doesn't make progress soon, I may have to replace you.
I know I will succeed. All I need is time.
Something's happening. Something serious. Hurry. Time's running out.
Wonder what that was. I thought it was like maybe lightning or something, but
That pisses me off with that coin, Connor.
Sorry, Lieutenant.
Hi, Hank. Shit, what's going on here? There was a party, nobody told me about it? Yeah, it's all over the news, so everything's fighting. Yeah, wants to see the action. Great, he's gonna get the feds on my back. And they're just gonna finish your shit today. So what do we got? Still trying to figure out how they got this far without being noticed. Check the roof. Yeah. So much to look at. Exactly two guards in the hallway. Probably coming in for Cummings' maintenance. We gotta take him down before they react. Station employees managed to get away. He's in shock. Not sure when he'll be able to talk to him. How many people were working here? Deviants took humans hostage, broadcast the message live. Then they make their way from the roof. Yeah, jump there. We're still trying to figure out where they landed, but the weather's not helping. If you want to take a look at the broadcast by the deviants,
It's on that structure. Oh, Lieutenant, this is Special Agent Perkins from the FBI. Lieutenant Anderson is in charge of investigating the Detroit police.
What's that?
My name is Connor. I'm the Andrews inside Cyberlife.
Andrews investigating androids, huh? You sure? What are they doing now? Whatever. The FBI can take an investigation, so we all the cases.
Pleasure meeting you. Have a nice day.
And you watch your step. Don't fuck with crime scene.
What a fucking prick.
I'll be nearby. If you need anything, just ask.
Alright, well, let's have a look around. Let me know if you find anything.
See anything?
Okay, Lieutenant.
Fresh blue blood. See anything else? Stolen maintenance uniform assailants were disguised. Didn't break in.
They didn't break in?
No signs of forced entry.
There are cameras in the home. The staff would have seen what was happening. Why did they let him in?
Maybe they didn't check the cameras.
Stored the station androids in the kitchen. There's no evidence that they were involved, but we didn't know what else to do with them.
Interrogate them in the kitchen. Well, before I do that,
We ask that you recognize our dignity, our hope, and our direction. Together, we can live in peace and build a better future for humans and androids. This message is the hope of a people. You gave us life, and now the time has come for you to give us everything.
Say RI-9 will set them free. This android seems to have that objective.
registered as Marcus. Gift from Elijah Gamsky to Carl Manfred. RK series prototype RK200. Recorded at 1359. Deviant had accomplices. People reflection, okay. Blue Iris spare part. Hashtag 8087Q.
I identified its model and serial number.
Anything else I should know?
No. Nothing.
Just waiting for something else to happen there. Go talk to those androids in the kitchen before I go up to the roof. Actually, where is the kitchen? Never mind. Okay, where is the kitchen? Seriously. Oh, here we go. Bleeding blue. Green earth. Clean food craze. Time to question the droids. See what they have to say.
Your model.
Model GB300, serial number 336-445-581.
What is your function?
I am a broadcast operator.
Were you present when the deviants broke in?
I do not remember.
Has anybody accessed your memory recently?
Not to my knowledge.
Run a diagnostic.
All systems fully operational.
Have you been in contact with any other androids recently?
Only station androids in the normal course of my function.
One of you saw the attack on the surveillance cameras and said nothing. Which means there's a deviant in this room. And I'm going to find out which it is. Why should you all be destroyed if only one is deviant? Turn yourself in, or 2 innocent androids will be shut down because of you. If you give yourself up, maybe I can convince the humans not to destroy you. You're going to be switched off. We're going to search your memory and tear you apart piece by piece for analysis. You're going to be destroyed. Do you hear me? Destroyed! The deviants have just been caught. They gave you up. There's no point in lying. You knew everything.
Crawl to it.
It's a deviant! Stop it!
Good thing you were here. Otherwise, Connor, no.
Connor died again. Oh yeah, I never even looked on the rooftop. Alright. Let's go way back here. Let's see. Check CCTV. Yeah, there's quite a bit I didn't get there. Attacks. Just deviant. Tech tank. Ancient's Connor. Self-destroys deviant. 'Deviant. 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 ' November 8th, 2038. 5:10 p.m. Kara? Yes, Kara. Nice. Alice, family. Luther, neutral. Find help, check backyard.
Hello? I'm looking for Rose. Is she here?
What do you want with her?
I need to talk to her.
She doesn't want to talk. Go away.
Please, I really need to see her.
I'm Rose. What can I do for you?
I was told you could help us.
Help you? Come on. It's better if we talk inside.
You think we can trust him?
I don't have a choice.
I said that before, and look what happened.
Okay? I'm cold, Kara. We'll get inside. You'll warm up in no time.
Come on. There we go. I was gonna say the thing wasn't opening up.
What's your name?
Alice.
She's running a fever.
We've spent the last few nights outside. She's exhausted.
There's a spare room upstairs. You can put her to bed and I'll bring her something to eat. Adam, will you show them upstairs?
Not doing anything. Why?
Stop the physical. We've got to get across the border.
You need rest. Get a good night's sleep and we'll set off again tomorrow.
Why do humans hate us? We didn't do anything wrong.
Maybe
Maybe they're just scared. People are always scared of what they don't know.
Why can't we just talk to each other? It's healing that way.
Maybe one day.
I don't know what you like, but I made you Rosie's world famous spaghetti. You'll be back
Heck
on your
yeah.
feet in no time. There's
I actually had
something
that for supper. Spaghetti. It's actually my
I'll get
favorite
these washed and
food.
dried.
I need to eat something. We haven't had anything since we left. First, we will try. We'll be downstairs if you want anything.
Get some sleep. Tomorrow, you'll be stronger than you.
I did it.
I'll stay a little while.
Birds. Whatever that is over there. Maybe it's not on. Well, that's a bird. Pretty sure that one on the right's a bird. I'm not really sure what that one is on the third one on the right. Or the second one on the left. On the left. Anyway. Another bird.
I didn't get your name.
I'm Kara.
This is my son Adam. I'm Rose, but you know that already. Come and have a seat, Kara. So are you gonna tell me what a deviant's doing in the snow with a little girl?
Her father was beating her. When I saw what was happening, something snapped inside of me. All of a sudden, I felt like her life was more important than mine. I had to protect her. So we ran away.
I understand.
You and your son live here alone.
My husband passed away 2 years ago. Adam and I, we've just been trying to scrape by. We grow vegetables to sell at the market. We'll never be rich, but there's always food on the table.
I don't know how to thank you. Alice wouldn't have survived another night outdoors.
And I just try to lend a helping hand when I can.
We're not the first ones to come here.
These past few weeks, we've seen more and more. I don't know what's going on, but something's happening.
We've heard you help androids cross the border. Can you help us?
The only ways are the river, and it's mostly frozen in winter. It's very risky. And after that android speech on TV, everybody's on edge. It's probably safer for you to stay here until things settle down.
We can't keep hiding like this. Alice needs to feel safe and have a normal life. We have to get across that border. No matter what. Please.
Rose, come quickly.
What's going on?
It's Mary. She just shut down. We escaped together. We used to talk about what we would do once we got across the border. I loved her. I loved her more than anything. What will I do without her?
RE9 will show us the way to save us, RE9.
Alice? What are you doing? You should be resting.
I wasn't sleepy.
It's okay.
She didn't want to stay in her room any longer. You all right, Karen?
Yes. I'm fine.
You can't hide them. Not after what those deviants did today. It's too dangerous. Do you know what happened if the police find them here? We'll go to prison, Mom. Do you understand me? Prison!
Adam! We've already talked about this.
No! I won't back down this time. You're gonna ruin our lives, and for what? For a bunch of machines?
They are not machines! They are alive!
I'm alive! You're alive! They're nothing! And none of this would be happening if Dad was still here.
I will not stand for that kind of talk.
I'm not going to prison because you want to help these freaks.
That is enough, Adam! That's enough! Don't mind him. Sometimes he just wants over. It's been hard since his dad passed away. But he's a fine boy. I'll go see him when you cross the border tonight. Okay? You stay here. I won't be long.
That's a nice Christmas tree. That's a nice view outside.
We don't want to cause any problems for you and your mother. We'll leave as soon as we can.
There is widespread shock following the android attack on Detroit's Stratford Tower. The machine recorded a video message and broadcast what can only be described as demands on the city's public screens. It's still unclear whether these attacks can be explained by malfunctions or if some organization is behind them. So far, Cyberland has refused to comment, but we can expect more information in the following hours.
The police! It's the police! What are we gonna do? They know we're here. We have to open the door.
Hurry, Lisa. Take Alice and hide.
I knew this was gonna happen. I knew it.
In the laundry room.
Come on, Alice.
If they see you panicking, it's over. Do you want to get us into trouble? Do you want to get your mother into trouble? And keep calm and just do what I say.
Find evidence of deviance 2 left. I really don't see anything else to... one, but I'm not really sure what the other evidence is. How much time do I got? 9 seconds. Crap.
Good evening, ma'am. Sorry to disturb you. We've had reports of androids in the area. All this deviant business going on, you can't be too careful. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions? May I come in?
Of course.
Evening, young man. Good evening.
Would you like a cup of coffee?
I'd love one. Have you noticed anything unusual recently? Any unexpected visitors?
No. No, nothing in particular.
Evidence of deviance.
Is anyone else in the house?
No. No, just us.
Do you have any androids? Here?
No, there are no. No androids here.
What's with the blue blood? I thought that you didn't have any androids.
It belonged to the previous tenant. Still haven't cleared all that out yet.
Thanks. What's your name, son?
Adam. My name is Adam.
Is everything all right, Adam?
The androids, they...
Do you know anything about demons? Have you seen any?
No. No. I haven't seen any.
I better go.
Wasn't sure what to go for.
Have a nice evening. Is somebody else in the house?
A draft. It must be a draft. I probably left the window open somewhere.
Sorry for the inconvenience. Good evening, man. Good evening, Adam.
I was about to hit tired, or actually upset, because I was wondering if, like, the upsetness would have been for the,
It's okay, Alice.
TV.
You're safe now.
It's Rose.
Get your things ready. We leave tonight.
Bronze trophy achieved. Nothing to see here. Let's read it from the beginning. Alice approaches Mary and prevent Alice seeing Mary. Okay. Bob and Adam argue. Rose leaves to find help. Check on deviants. It's news. See family photo. Adam returns. Talk to Adam. To lower tension. I wonder what the other three things were. Up at the door. Adam panics. Open the door. Policeman insists, and Kara has to open the door. Sure, Adam. Tell Alice and Luther to hide the android clothes. Not really sure what the other thing was. In the laundry room. Alice. Eat coffee. Just lie about Alice. I wonder what the other thing is. Coffee. Sure. Policeman discovers the blue blood. Policeman questions Adam. Sure what the other two things are. Policeman fooled. Policeman left. Okay. See who the other one begins with. November 9th, 2038. 1:51 a.m.
Our broadcast is all over the news. Now humans know.
It was a mistake to reach out to them. They'll never negotiate with their slaves. We should have shown them that we're prepared to fight.
Violence is never the answer. Dialogue is the only way. I'm sure the humans will listen to us. Simon paid with his life.
Simon gave his life for our cause.
What difference does that make?
He's a hero. He died for the revolution, and he won't be the last.
I don't want a revolution that spills blood.
Then live as a slave. Because if you're not willing to fight for your freedom, maybe you don't deserve it.
Don't you? That's enough!
And now what are we gonna do?
Rebuild your future.
There are 5 cyberlife stores across the country, all selling us like merchandise. We're gonna attack those stores and set our people free.
Attack stores? Hope we've never done that before. They're probably protected. They have security systems.
We break into 5 teams, 1 for each store. We hack their security systems, and we strike. Simultaneously at 2 a.m. No violence. We free our people and get them out of there before the police come.
Stop that.
This is a night our people will remember.
And CyberLife store. See what these things are right quick here. Who is it? Question everyone's asked. Name Security Council divided over Arctic dispute new and warns of World War III. Yeah. Dating website discovered to have less than 5% female members. Police to use marketing data to identify criminals early. And there we go. Have to redo that again, but alright, so I'm gonna end things here. It's been almost 2 hours. I tried to do at least a 2-hour stream, but I did have plans to, I don't know, just to, I don't know, get out and stretch and head out for some stuff. But anyway, tomorrow I'll be streaming this again, but I have my PlayStation set up to do a to take me into the E3 stream of Sony, and I'm going to be watching that. So I will be streaming some of this tomorrow at a early time, and I'm going to be continuing the game, get some time into the game before the whole conference starts. I'll probably end up watching, like, the show that takes place before it. I think that's what it's gonna bring me to. Not 100% sure, but I'll let you all know in the tomorrow's stream. I want to thank Aaron, or Green Tea, for dropping into my stream. I'm happy to see her into my stream. I've been watching her play South Park, The Fractured Butthole, and I think a little bit of the other South Park game, The Stick of Truth, if I'm not mistaken. And her channel is over on Twitch. I think she completed South Park last night. I'm not 100% sure. I should have asked her while she was still in chat chatting away. But you can find her at I know her nickname is Green Tea, but can't remember if that's the full. Just want to check to be sure, you know, to see how it's spelled exactly. Thought I had her thing there, but I guess not. Looking for the... Okay, it's Green Tea all together, and then after Green Tea, it's 3S1. That is her Twitch ID. So if anybody wants to go and pay her a visit on her stream and give her a follow, she's a good person. And I definitely recommend watching her stream. Anyway, hope everyone's enjoying this Let's Play of Detroit Become Human. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for part 3, which is tomorrow. And for those who end up watching this at a later time, I'll see you for part 3, the video of my part 3 stream. Thanks for watching. See you next video / stream.